Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bible Basics. I'm George Willett, and tonight on Family Friday, we're going to do the last lesson on the Sermon on the Mount. And this is what I'm calling my final thoughts. So we have just gone through months of study on the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew chapters 5, 6, and 7. And my final thoughts are my original thoughts. I want to leave you with this. Why does the Sermon on the Mount matter? The Sermon on the Mount is Jesus proclaiming what the kingdom of heaven is like, what a kingdom citizen is like. And I want to be honest with you. I want to be transparent. I think in my walk with God, there have been times when I've probably not attended to, I've not listened to, I've not studied deeply enough the Sermon on the Mount. But I want to be careful because I'm not saying the Sermon on the Mount is the heart of the gospel. Jesus is the heart of the gospel. His life, his death, his resurrection, what he has done for us, the fact that he is God in the flesh, he is the gospel of God. But he did all of that to bring in the kingdom of heaven. And he has taught us, he has shown us that now while we're waiting for the final inauguration for the kingdom to come fully into this planet, this earth, this existence. We're to be different. We're to be transformed. We're to live life in submission to God and his will. Do the will of the Father. Those are the ones who enter into the kingdom of heaven. That we don't just follow the letter of the law and look for loopholes. We understand that it's a condition of our heart. That my lust and my greed and my anger and unforgiveness are not just about those external things I do. It's not even primarily about that, because all of that wickedness begins in my heart. You see, and to be a citizen of the kingdom of heaven is to need a heart transplant. It is to know that without God in my life, I can't live this way. That I've got to get transformed, that I'm going to live in a way that is so different than the world that I'm going to be seen as different by the world. And I'm not going to be liked because of it. I'm not going to be loved because I'm different. And I will stand on the Word of God. I will stand on Jesus Christ and who he is and what he has done, even if the world hates me. Because I'm no longer a citizen of this world. You know, I'm here, but I'm passing through. I used to think I got dual citizenship. I don't. I have nothing to do with the world. I'm not a citizen because I know who's the ruler of this world. Right now, Satan has reign to go about, the prince of the air, doing all kinds of wickedness. And the wicked world is going to do what the wicked world does. But I'm an ambassador here. I've got the privilege of living here and being the ecclesia of God. The called out ones. I live in this territory that God has conquered because Jesus came and did win. And now we're transforming community. We are a family. And church, we need to know the Sermon on the Mount. We need to understand it. We need to live it out because the church needs to live in this world but be apart from this world. Remembering that we are called to be different so we can be an influence. Each and every one of you who is a believer has a circle of influence in your life. At school, at your job, in your family, in your neighborhood, in your hobbies, whatever you do. And you represent the kingdom of heaven in each of those places. Is it easy? Not always. Is it simple? Yes, it is. So I pray that you've enjoyed these collection of messages, of lessons. But more than enjoying them, that you meditate. Go back and review them, or even better, Go read Matthew's chapter 5, 6, and 7 constantly on a regular basis. Study them. Think about what Jesus is saying. Read it in a couple of different translations. But then ask yourself, okay, I understand, I know what Jesus is teaching. I know this call to live my life based on his teachings, on who he is. I want my foundation to be Jesus and nothing more and nothing less. All I need is Jesus. And if I do that, and if I live my life the way he has taught me, what kind of difference would it make in my life? What difference would it make in my family, in my church I serve in, I love, my family here? What would it mean outside of the building if I truly lived this way? If I truly loved this way and was discerning and graceful in all of my life, in all areas of my life. This is why it matters, because this is a call for the church to go out and live a completely different way. At least that's the way I see it. All right, those are my final thoughts. I'd be really interested in what you think. So if you want to send us a message or an email, please do. But again, just know that we're praying for you, that we love you, and we're honored. We thank you here at the Westport Christian Church that you come and join us. So God bless, and we'll see you again next time.